Okay. Looks like we're live. Hello, everyone. Neighborly here. At the moment, it's just me right now. This this game OneShot has, at this point, it's started turning into 1 week. And yeah, I said that I was going to stick this out till I got to the end, till I got the good ending, and I intend to follow through with that. Yeah, yesterday's stream, that one really got me good. I mean, we managed to get to the end of the first run and was met with a bit of an impossible decision, which just, well, just, well, uh, it hit pretty hard. And then going into the,
There we go.
hey, there's nickname.
Indeed,
Oh,
I saw you were there. You
yep.
won't miss us, especially considering I'm your guide, remember?
Yep, yep, we're all relive, but haven't started the game up yet. Just recapping everything. Cause yeah, yesterday's stream was a bit of a doozy.
I told you, I warned you. Oh, don't forget to open up the black clover just in case.
True, true. Thank you for the reminder.
You're welcome.
But yeah. Oh, you did warn me. I just sorely underestimated it.
Yeah, that's why I did backslash hug before you even started.
Yep. So, yep, yep. So, like I said at the very beginning of the stream, just no, not well, about 3 minutes ago at this point. OneShot has turned into 1 week.
Indeed.
So I have no idea whether or not I'm going to be able to get to the end of the game in this stream or not. I'm going to try my best. I'm going to try my best to keep it together. Though if the games will keep on giving gut punches like it did last stream,
I wouldn't count on it. Besides, even if it was, you still have to say goodbye.
mm, yeah, but at least that'll be a bittersweet goodbye because he'll be get Niko will get to go home. The world will be saved, and that'll be it.
Indeed.
But still, Proto Profit Bot, did you have to just break the fourth wall so damn much in front of the bean?
And give him existential dread.
Yeah, did you have to do that? Was that absolutely necessary?
Well, I guess that's the issue. He is a prototype. They must have taken out existential dread in the real version.
In the public release version, yeah.
Yeah,
Now, 75% less existential dread.
indeed. You know that probably something they should have programmed out to begin with, but I guess it was one guy really vowed for the existential dread feature. Yeah, no one liked that guy.
Hmm. Yeah, but At this point, I'm probably pretty much stalling now, so...
A bit.
No dreams this time.
Only Zool.
So, Niko just went and had a dreamless sleep.
So, how I always wake up.
Okay. So we are back in the Glen. There's these black squares all over. I'm afraid to interact with the Guardian because he's covered in the black squares.
Well, try talking to him.
Please do not approach. The gate is closed until further notice. There's squares all over the big robot. Ah, that is outside my capacity for help. You may proceed to the deeper ruins. All right. Okay, that is closed off.
Instead, head to the section that was on the way to Maze. So basically, talk to the go to where the siblings were.
Okay, that direction is blocked off. Hello, person. 2 children reside near here. The pathway is blocked by blocks. Wait a minute. I remember something about this. Never knew it'd be so easy. Ow, my foot. Ow.
Oh, Niko.
Niko.
Careful.
Oh, the door. I knew we'd lose our home eventually, but I wasn't expecting it to happen so soon. Oh, jeez. Are you guys okay? Oh, my stars. You're the savior. It's an honor to meet you. Yes! I'd invite you inside, but as you can see, our home is... It's got squares in it. Yes, Salila, thank you. It's getting everywhere now, isn't it? Hmm? The squares, they're way more than before. Even the gate to the refuge is destroyed now. That didn't happen last time. Last time? Nothing.
Good. Niko's not spreading the existential dread.
Almost let that slip, Jerry. Guess I should introduce myself again. My name is Niko. Niko? Oh gosh, would it not be rude to call you by name? No worries, Calamus. How did you know my name? Not again.
Oh, yay, more existential dread.
The Messiah just knows these things, Calamus. Right? Yes, of course. Whew. Ah, you were saying about the gate? Oh, right. Looks like I can't get in the city through the old gate anymore. Do either of you know another way to get in? I heard that there's some sort of hidden passage around here somewhere. Oh, the passage to the burial grounds? That's the one. Oh, but I'm not sure if that'll be of any use here. It's been flooded for a long time, and there's no boat. Not to mention the
No
burial...
worries.
Yeah, not to mention the burial grounds itself is pretty far from the city. Yep, please, go ahead.
Oh, I said no boat, you said.
That's okay. I would still like to see it. It's the only lead we have. Alright, in that case. Please, follow us.
Do you have the journal equipped, by the way? You might want to make sure it's equipped. If it's not.
Journal is equipped. I also be like, should I go and try and see if I can make it to see Maze?
Alright, I mean,
We will see if that is blocked off or not.
probably.
Oh, clear so far. Savior, you're here to see me? What happened to you? Hold on. I need to concentrate. The islands will collapse if I don't do something. That's why the vines... You're making the vines grow. Is that why there are vines everywhere? Are you trying to hold the land together? My powers, the best I could do. Yes. That's... Should I leave the sun here for you? I know you wanted to see it. Tempting. But I mustn't. The sun brings me comfort, but... Stress is good for this. Fear is good. Makes me strong. Vines grow faster. But if I'm at ease, the vines might retreat. They're all in danger, Savior. The villagers, the children. My final hours mustn't go to waste. People deserve to live, even if it's just for another day. Damn.
Remember, keep a lookout for black clovers, though.
Of course.
Of course.
Yeah, at least the courtyard is not affected for now. We usually get to the burial grounds through our friend, but he hasn't been here in forever. Normally this courtyard would be where we meet up. I hope he comes back soon. It's a clover.
You need the journal equipped. Oh, you got it.
Perhaps I need to trigger the next scene first. Another vision. Niko!
Oh, right.
Niko, what's wrong? You looked like you were about to faint. It's not the first time it's happened. Oh? Earlier I was in the Barrens and I saw something like this too. It was like a dream, but only for a split second. Sounds like a vision. Like something a prophet would see. I guess? The robot lady I was with earlier had a fancy word for it, though. Wait. Let me check something. Oh! I was right! Huh? When I had the vision back at the Barrens, the book started glowing too. I want to see if I can get it to happen again, and... Where did you get that? Oh, I had it with me when I woke up in this world. It looks like one of our friends' books. Except it's glowy! That's what the lady said too. Jerry, let's see if we can do anything with the journal in this room. Whoa! How did that boat get there? Huh? Okay, I'm pretty sure it has to do with this journal now. The exact same thing happened back at the Barrens. Seriously? The journal was going, so I wanted to take a closer look at it. Then I found a page that looked like a drawing of the room we were in, and then a minecart showed up. What? What? That sounds freaky. No, it doesn't. Jerry must have done something. Still. Hey, we have a boat now! Can we go to the burial grounds and visit Mom again? But... Come on, Calamus! Niko and Jerry are with us. Well, if Jerry made the boat appear, it should be safe. What do you think, Jerry? Well... the only way to get the happy ending is to go where we weren't able to go before, so all aboard. Here we go! It's nice again to see a lot of them having a moment of happiness. Which, considering what happened last stream, makes me fearful.
Oh, I was just about to say. You know that won't last.
We made it! Come on, Alula. Let's go pay our respects. Okay! This is her grave. Ah! It's been years, but it's still hard, you know? Alula, wanna help me look for some flowers for Mom later? Yes!
Oh.
Mom, you're not gonna believe what happened today. We met the Messiah and... Hi, Niko. Hi. I hope she can see us wherever she is. At least I still got my sister.
For now. Yeah, no, I don't know where that came from.
name is Niko. Ah, nice to finally meet you. No, wait. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to be of acquaintance at last, Niko. My name is Cedric. Oh, I'm supposed to be looking for you too. I'm aware. Prototype had contacted me earlier, saying you would be on your way to the city. He did? He sent me a message after his memories were restored. Oh. He told me to wait in the city, but I thought it'd be faster for me to pick you guys up. Turns out, that was a terrible idea. Pick us up? Wait, you can fly that plane? What is a plane? That thing behind you. Oh, you mean the flying machine? They're called planes in my world. Oh. I did not realize they existed in other worlds. Wait, are you the friend that Calamus and Alula was talking about then? Is this the same flying machine they were talking about? I do not know anyone named Calamus or Alula. I think they're meant to be friends with my father. In previous iterations of the... Your father? He was the original owner of the flying machine. It's one of his greatest inventions, actually. Your dad invented planes? Flying machine. It's cool either way! Thanks. But to answer your earlier question, I am proficient in operating the machine. But something weird happened to the engine when I was in the air earlier. I had to make an emergency landing on this tiny island before I crashed into the city wall. You almost crashed? That's terrible. It was not pleasant, I will admit. I wonder if the engine problem has to do with the square particle disruptions. I checked, but there isn't any of that square stuff inside the machine itself. But I noticed some islands in the Glen are really messed up now. They are. Guess I should have listened to Proto in the first place. Say, where is he? He said he was coming with you. Is he still back at the main islands? Oh, actually... Back at the Barrens, there was a cave-in, and then a bunch of squares. And the robot lady. Neither of them made it out. No. He did give me this, though. This disc he pulled from his head. Oh, thank goodness. He gave you his main drive. As long as I have this, I should be able to bring him back. Really? It's gonna be hard, but yes. You need all three of us for the big door. But first things first, we need to find a way to go to the city. Right. The city gate is kind of kaput now. If this machine was working, we could just fly right in there. I've isolated the issue with the machine, but I can't repair it with the stuff I have on hand. Oh, what's wrong with it? The battery in the engine is dead, and the engine has some gears that need to be replaced. Do you think you'll be able to fix it if Jerry and I help you find those things? Maybe. Problem is, the Glen isn't exactly a very high-tech area. I'm not sure if you'll be able to find anything so specialized here. We'll try anyway. We can't really do anything else right now. Sorry, I forgot. A battery in the engine, a battery for the engine, and a few gears to replace the broken one. A crowbar. I guess we don't need the crowbar. Or the wrench. So... we need to find a battery and some gears. If I had known, I would have held on to that battery I picked up in the last area. Nope. I bet I can ask Calamus and Alula about it. They know the place better than I do. Hey, do you know where I could find a battery? Good question. We don't really use electricity in the Glen. Oh, but there are robots at the research station. If there's a battery anywhere, they'd know where it is. Gotcha, thanks. Do you know where I could find some gears? Gears? What's that? It's like a metal circle thing with teeth. A circle with teeth? That sounds so silly. Sounds like something Magpie would have. Magpie? You know, the trader guy. He collects all kind of funny stuff. I mean, he even keeps around broken glass and junk. Oh yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. He's such a weirdo. Okay, so that Magpie trader and the research station. Okay, so that's where I need to go now. Okay, Niko, let's do this. Okay. How am I gonna get there, though? Have different options opened up? Because the normal routes appear to be closed off to me. Oh, this one's open now. No, it's not.
Fuck, I was muted. But I don't know if you talked to Maze too early, but she's supposed to connect the bridges with the vines.
I talked to her earlier just to find out who's, but I guess I need to talk to her again to see if she can set up some extra vines.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Maze, but if you can help us with this, this is going to go a long way with saving the world. For real and for true. Not just bringing the light on, a light on and giving it a little extra time and slowing things down, but hopefully properly fixing things now. Hello? I, have something to ask of you. Yes? It looks like most of the bridges around the Glen are broken and... That's right, the bridges. You need to cross them on your pilgrimage. Would you like me to fix them? Yeah. Is it possible? Difficult. Bridges are in very specific locations over water. Need to find the right points. Vines must be very strong too. An undertaking. But possible. I intend to use the last of my strength. Please, stand back. What happened? Are you okay? Are you? Niko. Are you going to be okay, Niko?
Hmm.
When I finally do get to the end of this, I think I'll be able to say that I'm glad I played it. But I'm still going to be a little bit...
It's fair.
Right. Okay. Some vines just grew around this bridge, almost as if it was an intentional repair effort. Yeah. Hello, person. The research station is currently experiencing some technical difficulties. I can tell. Even the bridge on the way here was... Are you sent here by Dr. Silverpoint? No. Oh, carry on then. Oh, by the way, do you know where I could find a battery for a flying machine? I do not. Alright. Do you know where I could find a battery for a flying machine? I have a battery integrated into my system. It cannot be used to power other things. Ah. Do you know I could find a battery for a flying machine? Have you checked the power room? Anomalies are increasing. Hello, person. This is the main generator of the Glen. Hello. Would you happen to know where I can find a battery for a flying machine? It's kind of an emergency. I do not know what a flying machine is, but any sort of large machinery would require a high-capacity power cell. For example, the generator in this room utilizes such a device. Oh right, I almost forgot. We had to fix the battery for this thing in the Barrens, didn't we, Jerry? If this is an emergency for living beings, you can use the battery from the generator. Oh, wait. But if we take the battery here, all of you guys would lose power, wouldn't you? Maybe Jerry and I should go find another one. Negative. This is the only battery in the Glen powerful enough to be used as a standalone unit. If it is a dire situation, then do what you must. Oh. Guys, definitely, that one's definitely following the rules of robotics. So, we're going to do this. We're going to take this battery.
Indeed.
I guess we have no choice but to take this, Jerry. We depowered it.
So yeah, you get the. You need to talk to the magpie to get the gears.
Right. Once we get things fixed up and the world isn't falling apart and start repairing itself, we can then worry about getting everything all powered up again. The bridge to the forest was just restored. The village evacuees should be able to find better fishing spots here. The plant spirit is really looking out for us, isn't she? Yeah. I'm sorry, Niko. Just hold together. You've gotta be strong. We are going to get through this. We are going to save the world and get you home. The land fragmentation is happening faster and faster now, but looks like the vines are slowing it down. My mommy is making food for everyone. I want to help her catch fish, but I'm not a grown-up yet. This island has more moss covering than our village did. It would have been nice to build a settlement here. Too late now, I guess. We won't last long now, will we? The sun can't fix the squares. The sun can't restore the land. Oh, you're the trader guy. Sure am. You here to trade? Because if you are, then I got bad news for you. A lot of my stuff is back in my cart, which was sadly abandoned when I was running for my life. So my collection is very limited right now. Managed to grab some of my favorite things, though, before I left, though. Oh, do you have anything like gears? Gears? Like the metal spinny things? I don't think I have anything like that. Wait. I do have this box thing you can wind up and play a song. That's a music box. Yeah. I bet there's lots of little metal bits in there. Oh, that might work. But I'm not sure if I want to trade it away. It's one of my favorite things. Aww. Oh, what am I saying? You're the savior! Things have been getting bad around here lately. If I don't help you, I might not even be around much longer. You need this to save the world, right? Take it. Ah, thank you! What a day. Yeah, even Ram Guy's having it rough. Oh, hello, Messiah. Would you like some stew? I made enough to feed a whole village, literally. It's okay, thanks. Looks like the Glen is deteriorating faster than ever now. Okay, we've got the battery, we've got the gears.
Nice.
Okay. Let's head on back then. If I'm able to actually finish this game and get the true ending today, I think I'm probably going to take tomorrow's stream off just for a chance to recover, because this game has been a doozy.
Oh, I can tell.
I mean, I typically try and space out my streams, like with the whole with the whole weekend Wednesday Friday schedule. But I've gotten so emotionally invested in this game here that I played it for now 5 days straight. So yeah, I think I can afford to take a little breather after finally finishing this game.
Mhm.
And yeah, I will probably say I enjoyed it when it's all said and done, but after I've had some time to process.
Oh, that's fine.
We found a battery. Oh, nice. I honestly wasn't expecting it. It's from the it's from the generator on one of the islands. The research station? Yeah. It was powering all the robots there. I felt bad for taking it. Ah. We can always just give it back later. Alright. We still need a few gears to put this engine back together. Please do what you must to find some. We found a music box. It should have gears in it, right? I assume so, but this looks like one of the ones that my father made. Your dad makes music boxes too? My dad makes a lot of things. Where'd you get this from, by the way? A trader from the village gave it to me. I see. I remember Father saying that he used to trade with some of the people here. He always did love traveling this world, despite, well... sorry, I started rambling. The gears in there are compatible with the engine. Although it pains me to have to take it apart. Oh, I'm sorry. It's fine. Looks like the flying machine has a chance after all. I just have to assemble the pieces now, but it might take a while. Do you mind keeping me company? How's it going? Slow. The connectors in the battery were not designed for this type of engine, so I'll have to shift around some of these ports. And there's this bolt that keeps getting stuck and... Don't worry, I'm making decent progress. We should be able to make it to the city by tonight. If you say so. What will happen once we get there? We need to bring Proto back first. And then we need to find one more person. You may have already met her, actually. Do you remember her from the last time you were in this world? What does she look like? This is going to sound strange, but she is a fox. Oh, I do remember talking to a fox at one point. You've met Rue? The memories are still blurry, though. I see. It's just hard, you know? Proto told me to think of this world like a dream. But then I got so caught up with, and I just kind of forget. I forget that everything here is supposed to be not real. And then I remember. And then I get really sad. I know this is for me to go home, but knowing that none of it mattered in the first place? Am I just trapped here for no reason? Proto also told me not to ask anyone in the world about this, saying how they don't understand. But what about him? How did he know? How do you know? Aren't you guys all supposed to be code? Well, I'm not sure what to even believe anymore. I wish Rue was here. She's so much better at explaining this sort of thing. I'm doing a terrible job of it. Oh. I bet Proto was even less tactful, wasn't he? I'm afraid I must risk sounding callous, but please, you need not concern yourself with how real everything is for now. The plan is already in motion. We cannot allow for distractions. Father's putting everything into this one last run of the world. The last chance for him to fix everything. Your father is involved in the world machine? You could say that. The acceleration of square particle anomalies was not accounted for at all, though. The patch was only built to accommodate the normal rate they appear, but they're accumulating at frightening speeds now. Proto even lost his body. Thankfully, he gave you the disc just in time. So, what happened to him anyway? What happens to anyone who gets caught in the squares? I only know it's bad. Well, you know how the simulation works, right? How everything is code? Specifically, everything is generated from pre-existing code. The squares can cause damage to that code. Most of the time, irreversible damage. Father has lost some friends in previous iterations of the simulation. It took him forever to develop the current, much more stable version. You're making it sound like your dad built the simulation himself. Wait, did he? Yeah. But how? If everyone in this world is code, how can he build himself? That's, not really what happened. So, what happened? Like I said, you shouldn't concern yourself with... Alright. Did Prototype ever tell you about the old world? He did say something about being built to greet the Messiah of the old world. I was, too caught up with the other stuff at the time to think about it. Ah, you know of it at least then. Alright. Here we go. My father, myself, the other two. None of us are part of the simulation itself. Our home world, the real world, was actually destroyed a long time ago. In the years leading up to the calamity, scientists from all over the world tried to stop it, but the outlook was bleak. A vague prophecy about a messiah from another world became everyone's last bastion of hope. Prototype, was built to predict the future, about the specifics of this messiah. But as his predictions turned out, the messiah would not have been able to arrive to our world in time. In fact, the messiah would not even have been born before our world ended. Disheartened, most people abandoned their research and resolved to peacefully live out their final years. But some people did the opposite. Even though saving the world was impossible, they didn't want our existence to be in vain. And that's where my father came in. With the last of his resources, he built his most ambitious project yet, the World Machine. A large, detailed facsimile of the old world, generated from a pool of memories collected from everyone he knew. After a heavy amount of modification and an added narrative, my father was able to convert the entire structure into code. How did that code escape the old world? I have no idea. What I do know is there is no equipment back home that was powerful enough to run the code independently. So, aside from the standard hardware, it also needed to borrow the mental processing abilities of a living person. Father used himself for that during the initial testing phases. Like I said, it took many iterations for him to make the experience stable, though. But as you can see, even that's breaking down. father caught on to the issue at the last minute, but did not have enough time to fix it. After the world ended, the code just kind of ended up floating in the void, indefinitely, waiting for a willing operator to install it onto their own hardware. Jerry? Yeah. The operator, Jerry, would then generate the universe using the code, becoming God in the process. So, Jerry was a living person you needed to borrow? No. That would be you. But why me? I should have asked that question a long time ago, shouldn't I? I do not know. We really need to get going. Oh. At least you were a little bit more tactful than ProfitBot was.
Indeed.
Ay, ay, ay. It's fixed. We can leave in the next 5 minutes if you are ready. Alright. I understand if you are upset. But please, try to understand. My father is doing this to help all of us. And that includes you, Niko. The fact that you can't even go back home, I'm sure it upsets him greatly. He's not the only one! It's... The world means a lot to him, you know? So, how does flying work? Wait, don't these machines already exist in your world? You should already know what to expect. Not really. I've only heard about them. They're usually a lot bigger than this one anyway. Ah. Well, a word of precaution before we take to the air. Please try not to panic. It takes a few minutes of getting used to, but it's not that bad once you are in the air. I'll try. Yeah, takeoff and landing are pretty much the two most stressful points of flying. Oh, I should probably tell Calamus and Alula where I'm going. You mean those two running over here now? Niko! Bad news! The boat is gone. What? It's the squares. It looks like they're headed in this direction. That's fast. Calamus, right? Yeah? How bad is it? Doesn't seem to be of immediate danger. Then it is a priority that I take you to the city first, Niko. But what about them? I can make a detour later and drop you guys off in the city too if you want. The city is better equipped to handle the squares. You'll be safer there. You're taking us to the city? If you wish. Oh yeah! Alright.
Aww.
I'll be back here in an hour, so please wait for me until then. You guys sure you'll be fine here? Mm-hmm. The squares are still moving pretty slowly for now. Alright then. Guess we'll run into each other again soon. Oh, do I have a bad feeling about this?
Because you like them.
I'm ready to go. Alright. Okay. We've made it out of the glen and are heading to the city now. Please let the bird people be alright. I'm even having a hard time just enjoying how cute cute Niko looks, just being blown away by flying because I am filled with so much concern. I mean, look at that adorable bean.
Indeed. Oh, look at him! Like, look at that smile.
Phew, made it. You okay there? That was the coolest thing I've ever done in my entire life. Such a little bean. Reactions from first timers are always delightful to watch. Hey Jerry, that was really fun. Did you have fun too? I mean, you weren't on the plane with me, but you got to watch it at least, right? And Cedric? Yeah? Thanks. What for? Flying! Oh, you're welcome? And for answering my questions back there, too. And for telling me more about the world machine. I'm just really sorry about what happened to your old world, though. So, I'll help you the best that I can. And even if it's all just a machine, this world is still nice. I mean, I got to fly, I got to see the ocean, and I got to meet a lot of nice people. People like you. And Prototype, even if he's broken right now. I'm glad you're taking it so well, Niko. And I'm glad that we have met as well, despite the circumstances. Speaking of Proto, I should probably head off now. I need to go pick up the siblings, too. That's true. Those two have been waiting for a while now. In the meantime, do you remember what to do to get to the surface? I remember having to fix an elevator button. Alright, you should attend to that then. Let's meet up here in an hour, okay? Got it! Alright, now let me just... Oh no, 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 no! No! They're trapped on the island. No! Calamus, Alula, they're... We don't have much time left. Niko, change of plans. Please, give me the memory disk. Alright. Listen carefully. It's likely I'll be targeted again, so we should split up to keep you safe. I want you to find a door under a large clock. The room behind it houses a pair of ground access elevators. Once you get to the ground, immediately find Rue and bring her back to the room. She will know what to do in the meantime. Alright. What about you, though? I'm going to bring Prototype back. What? Are you okay? What? Are you okay? Don't worry, I'm fine. Don't scare me like that.
Thank you all. Remember the...
Hey, Jerry, let's do our best. Yeah, we're gonna do our best, Niko.
Hell yeah, you are.
Right. I think I recognize that voice. Huh? Oh, right, the elevator guy. Come on! Now of all times. Excuse me? Whoa! You! Oh, jeez, I didn't think I was gonna run into The elevator is missing a button, right? How did you know? Jerry and I will help you fix it. Seriously? Oh, thank goodness. The evacuees are counting on this. On me. But I've been here for hours and can't figure out a thing.
Rocket, you might want to keep an eye on your documents. You're gonna need it soon. Just a heads up. Keeping an eye on my butt. You'll need to see me.
So far, no new documents in the documents folder.
As I said, you'll need it soon, but just keep an eye out, okay?
Right. Evacuees? You know, from the West Apartments. Square stuff wrecked the place yesterday. Oh. Right now, everyone's crowded in the cafe. We really want to get everyone to the surface as soon as possible, though. The libraries on the surface doubles as a shelter for situations like this. I see. Wait, didn't we find the magnets and stuff in the apartments, Jerry? The what? Looks like we'll have to find some other way to fix the button, Jerry. Oh, come on! Holy fudge! Dude, considering what's going on and how fast your world is speed running to apocalypse, I'm sure you can just spare yourself a cursory holy fuck or holy shit.
You know, you're lucky the bean couldn't hear that. I'm just kidding, I get you. You really could.
Looks like Jerry and I'll need to find another way down altogether. But this is the only elevator in the area. We'll think of something. So down here should be, yes, the bed. So that's still intact. West apartments are completely blocked off. About the area to the right here.
Head to the upper right side of the elevator deck.
Yep, that's where I'm going. Here we are at the 11th hour. Shouldn't you be with the other evacuees? Maybe. I wonder if the big clock has reached 0 yet. I want to be right here when everything ends. Door is lit. There's the shining, the lock here is shining, and there's a big countdown timer that's hit 0. Door is locked. Looks like it's asking for a password. The word "documents" is on screen above the password prompt.
You get it?
Mm-hmm.
This is why I said you'd need to keep an eye out.
Okay. So. So, let me see if I can find anything. Is there anything with the any inclinations what the thing is going to be labeled?
Also, you can find it in your documents. That's what it says.
Because
I mean, you can always look for the newest document. There's also maybe checking your. You do have the Clover application up there too, just in case, right?
mm-hmm. So far, I'm looking at documents, and the newest thing are the passwords that gave me the thing of solstice, which I got from the other day I was playing.
Yep.
There's nothing new there, so would that be it, solstice?
Maybe. I mean, I'm just reading the guide as I see it.
Well, one way to find out.
You know what? Hold on.
It looks like solstice worked.
Oh.
I see what looks like a purple light with 3 lights, a green one, a blue one, and a red one on the ground here.
Let's see.
Elevator won't open. Looks like it's stuck on another floor.
Oh. I probably should have just scrolled down a bit, you know, because it said in order to enter the vault, you'll have to type in solstice. Probably would have helped if I scrolled down and just a tad.
Maybe.
I just love how I'm like, oh. Yeah.
The classic anime trope of oh, don't figure it out. Just next page. Oh, it just spelled it out there. That would have saved me a lot of time.
Yeah.
I mean, how many times have we seen an anime where we've had something that's been like this, where someone reads something, starts jumping into it, or just not just anime, but in storytelling in general, where someone just sees something, reads something, and then just stops right there, thinking, okay, this is gonna be really hard, but it's worth it. But then once they go through all the hardship and the arduous journey, they then take a look at it again, flip to the next page, and then it said, oh, here's the trick to it. Here's the easy way to do it, which is much safer, much easier, and if it's the more mean-spirited story, or in certain cases, like certain anime characters, where it's meant to be something that you are not supposed to do, with one of my classic favorite examples being from the anime Ranma 1/2, when Gen was trying to teach Ranma the catfish technique, to basically say on the second page that, of course, this method is incredibly stupid and only a certified idiot would try and use it.
Yep.
Oh, I can get into a rant about the anime and just how pretty much every single one of Ranma's troubles can pretty much almost unanimously be traced back to some kind of blunder and bad parenting on the account of his father.
Good old daddy.
Wait, there's a lever hanging from the ceiling. Oh. Can't reach it. Oh, so you need someone taller to reach that. So there's a lever to open that elevator, and that other one is stuck on a different floor. Okie dokie. So we've got the door open. Anything up here? Nope, just a nice little walk around the city.
I'll be right back. Before I do, once entering the leads you to elevator on the right side. Once Niko attempts to pull the ladder, it's out of reach. You need to go back to Plight and ask for help.
Ah, yeah, B is pretty nice and tall. I'm also gonna go and take a little peek over at the cafe.
Alright, as I said, I will be right back.
Communications with the surface have been lost. I am unable to do anything. Who took my stapler? Okay. Alright, Niko. Let's take a look, see who's over at the cafe. See if we can get a little bit of good conversation going. Oh, hello, Messiah. You came at a bad time. The apartment in the west sector got destroyed by squares a day ago. Terrible, isn't it? Yeah. Ah, but at least the evacuees seem to be doing okay. We're letting them stay here for now. At least people won't starve here. Perks of using a cafe as an emergency shelter, huh? So, can I get you anything to eat? No, thank you. Even though I could go for some pancakes right now. There just isn't time. Same as usual, huh? Oh, this one again. Oh, it's that penguin.
Hello.
Ooh, that is creepy. Yep. That is so creepy! Dang it. I just moved into my apartment. Now where am I gonna go?
As if you said something creepy. Okay, penguin's creepy, I guess.
Every time you talk to that penguin, it gives that creepy fragmented and text to speech hello. It says.
Oh, remember I don't have the sound on the stream, so I haven't been hearing it.
Gah! Our apartment got evacuated while my parents were at work. I'm waiting for them to pick us up now. I hope they're okay. At least my robot's with me. Squares make the people evacuate. Evacuation makes the girl sad. Squares are bad. Bummer. I had to leave most of my plants behind. This stinks. Sorry to hear. Oh, speaking of plants. I heard the Glen is just covered in vines now. Is that true? Yeah. The plant lady was using them to keep the land from falling away. The plant spirit? Maze? I figured. Say, how is she doing? Ah. She's gone, isn't she? She said she was using up the last of her powers. I wouldn't be surprised. She always did her best to protect everyone. It's really a shame that the Glen is starting to erode so fast now. Soon, the world won't have much room for plants left. Aside from black clovers, I mean. Hey, hi. Is it me or is it really cold outside? You know, now that you've mentioned it, it is really chilly this time around, Jerry. Good thing you got a scarf, huh? Mm-hmm. What is it with some of these more sprite-based inspired games just being feel strains, just getting you invested in the characters so much and then ripping your heart out and stomping on it and shredding it with an industrial grade combine.
I don't know, but I'll get you some more. I'll introduce you some more.
I'll probably want to take a little bit of a break in between if I'm going to be doing another game like this. It's going to just stomp on my heart.
Well, I was gonna suggest Ib. I don't know if it will, but I've heard really good things about it.
Oh, and for the record, this time I have booze on the hand preemptively and have been drinking it.
But yeah, like I said, I'd suggest Ib. I don't know if it'll do the same heart thing. It might, but I've heard good things about it.
We found some elevators. What? Seriously? I've literally never seen another one in this area. It was in a locked room. Oh, do they work? We don't know yet. One of them has a lever that's out of my reach. Wait, you can help us. What? You should be able to reach the lever because you're taller than me. Oh, I guess I am. So, show me the way, I suppose. Mm-hmm. This room gives me the creeps, man. Oh, same. Yep. So, what did you need my help with again? Can you reach the lever up there? Oh, right. Wait. I'm not that tall. Well, it was worth a shot. Wait, I got this. Nice! Thank you, mister. No problem, kid. So, you coming? Mm-hmm. Oh, neat. Well, looks like this elevator works all right. I'll, go get the evacuees, I suppose. Mm-hmm. Oh, what's going on? No, 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 no. No! It's the square stuff, isn't it? There aren't any in here, but I can hear them just outside the door. Yeah. Hold on. Maybe Jerry and I can... No, no, it's okay. Looks like the squares aren't inside the elevator. Yet. You're in a hurry, right? Go do what you need to do. But what about you? I'll figure something out. Okay. Damn it! This door won't budge. Damn it! I need to find that fox. Okay.
Oh, we have an Orisk.
Oh. Welcome.
Sorry for being late. I hope I didn't miss too much.
We made it through the glen and through the upper levels of the refuge. We're now on ground level.
Okay, so what bits and pieces have I missed? Other than, like, the main area changes.
Met Cedric. Got him the parts he needed to repair his plane. He had a talk with Niko, which was a lot less blunt and a lot more tactful. Still not as, but a lot more than Proto Prophet was. We learned that fox that we saw in the first playthrough is someone that we're only supposed to meet here in this playthrough, named Rue, which we have to go find, because every time we make progress, the black squares show up to keep us from going back. So Calamus and Alula are basically trapped on that island with the squares encroaching. That lamp lighter guy, I forget his name. I don't think I ever got his name that much. Is trapped in the spare elevator by those squares, and now it's looking like something is happening with Kip. Please, you mustn't. The labs could collapse at any moment now. Let go of me, Cedric. Cedric? Oh, great, more of the squares. I couldn't stop him. Miss? Messiah! Oh, you came at an awful time. Come on, we have to get out of here. Where to? Where everyone else is right now. Kip, you're alive! You, should really tell me before you leave next time. Sorry. It's fine. Oh my gosh, you found the Messiah too? Yeah. We ran into each other after this boy forced himself into the lab complex. I couldn't stop him. I don't know why he was being so insistent. He said he needed to rebuild a robot. Oh, you know him? Yeah. A robot? No wonder why he needed that book. Come again? We were talking about the same boy, right? Hat, white hair, goggles. That's Cedric, yeah? He grabbed a book from the back room and then just bolted straight out. He said it was an emergency, so I didn't try to stop him. Gosh, I hope he's okay. Yeah, I hope he's alright too. With any luck, maybe the lab complex can hold up long enough for him to... What's that noise? Oh my gosh.
Ah, interesting.
That was... the labs? That poor kid. No! Not him too! No. I'm sorry about your friend. The last time we spoke, he told me to go look for someone on the surface. I need to get going. Messiah, please. We don't want you to go out there. Now when everything is, well... George is right. The squares seem to be targeting a lot of the weaker constructs in the city. Only the library has enough structural integrity to withstand collapse. It's best if you stayed here until things stabilize. However long that takes. But... What about my mission? Don't you guys want me to bring the sun back at least? Even if you do bring back the sun, that's not going to fix the squares. Sadly. Not to mention, even getting there is going to be hard. If the world is like this, then there's no telling what's going on in the tower. And if anything bad happened to the Messiah of all people, I'm not sure what we'd do.
Indeed.
But if we sit around doing nothing and waiting for things to get better, which they're probably not, then Things just gonna get worse and worse and cross a point of no return where nothing can be done.
BRB.
Okay.
Okay? A friend of mine said something about this forever ago. It's better for the world to die naturally. No living being should have to carry that burden. At the time, I thought it was still her faulty code speaking. But now I'm starting to understand. Messiah, I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. All this time we've burdened you with our hope, our faith, blissfully ignoring the fact that you are just a lost child. Well, you're probably more scared than any of us, aren't you? We've been dealing with tragedy for so long, it's become background noise to us now. But for you, it must be so terrifying. And now, you're stuck here with the rest of us, being held back by the very people you were told to save. We must seem so ungrateful. It's... okay. When I first came to this world, a long time ago, back then, all I wanted was to go home. Jerry, do you remember? The very first time? I'm not sure how back it was for you, but I remember towards the end, I actually wasn't sure anymore about going home, even knowing the world would be doomed eventually. I still wanted the people here to be happy, so when you told me to return the sun back then, I didn't even question it. But then I just came back. What? And then I found out about the world being like this. Prototype said to forget the things he told me. And Cedric told me not to think about it too much, but I'm sorry for getting upset at you back at the mines. I thought for you to know all that, yet continue doing this, it just seemed cruel. But then I realized something. You really wanted to save both the world and me. But at the end, you can only choose one, right? Is it really hard for you too? It must be. If the world isn't broken, will that choice still be there? Do you still need to choose between one or the other? But even if it is, I really want to save this world, Jerry. Even if it's more dangerous this time around. Even if so many of the nice people we met were... Niko... Jerry, I'm not afraid anymore. Oh. No, don't cry. You're gonna make me cry too. That's why I think you guys should let me go. I promise I'll be okay. Please? Niko. Oh. That was beautiful! Kip, did you hear that? The Messiah was trying to encourage Jerry. I'm right here. I know, right? It happened right in front of our eyes! Sorry, got carried away. But yes, I think it's only right that we let you go. Well, if George is fine with it, I guess we should let you go now, Messiah. But promise us you'll be careful, okay? You guys be safe too. Niko! Oh. Yeah, looks like I'll have to cancel my appointment. This stinks. Oh my... Oh. Ah. Oh my... Oh. Ah. Niko! You oh. Oh my, oh, this game!
I'm back.
Ah!
What did I miss?
That.
Did we lose another one?
No. Maybe. I don't know. We had a heart-to-heart. Niko said he was sorry for yelling at me. We patched things up, and he still wants to say he realized that I'm trying to save both him and the world, and still wants to go ahead. And he apologized for yelling at me, and
Oh. Take a deep breath.
You know, I finally saw the author today. Well, his flying machine, at least. I was looking out one of the windows in the library and spied it in the distance with my binoculars. Isn't that cool, Messiah? Yeah. Oh my goodness. It's coming to see the faith you have in Jerry, Messiah. That's why I won't lose hope either. I had to leave my aquarium behind when they were sounding the sirens earlier. I wish I had time to rescue my fish. You know what? There is bound to be at least one guy doing this. The world is ending! What are we gonna do? Because... Can someone other than Niko do the thing where he just slaps the guy in the face, shakes him, and goes, "Pull yourself together, man!"
That just makes me think of the thing from Airplane, assuming you know what it is.
Yes, I know that scene. That is a classic and just gold.
Yeah, it's great. If you haven't seen that scene, or you're missing out.
I've seen it.
That whole movie is just hilarious. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, I might go so far as say that it's a bit timeless with some of its humor.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, you don't. For that one flashback scene, you don't have to know what disco is for that scene to be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if I had like a smaller glass of water in hand, I wasn't in front of a computer where, you know, computer and water don't mix. I demonstrate what it's like to have, as Airplane puts it, a drinking problem.
honestly, my favorite scenes are probably like it's almost like over Granada. No, I'll never be over Granada. It's that type of thing where it's just something so like,
And of course, a nice, well-executed, self-aware celebrity cameo appearance.
oh, of course.
Cause, yeah, I never paid attention to the kind of stuff that he was in that made him a celebrity, but damn, if they did a good job of not only subtly well, not subtly, they were overtly explain what kind of a celebrity he was, and just poked fun of it. Just here's your celebrity cameo. We're gonna have fun of this, and the guy. He's a good sport for allowing us to make fun of him and play along with it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, see, you needed that.
Yeah, a little detour just to kind of get things back on track, especially since I just downed the last of my alcohol.
I'll be your alcohol.
Getting back into things. What? You need something? No? Suit yourself. But, just so that you know, due to recent events, the restrictions on noise levels in the library have been temporarily lifted, so I won't be kicking people out like before. What? You think I'm gonna be throwing out the evacuees just because I'm a delinquent stuck doing community service? No? Good, because I'm not! Don't yell at the bean. Uh-oh, phone's about to die. 1 second, need to grab the cord and plug it into charge.
Charge, darling.
There we go. Yeah, I kind of use that to keep track of things like who was in the call, because as I've learned and I have said multiple times before at this point during that first Dead Space stream, when I'm streaming, OBS puts Discord into streamer mode, which means every bit of noise from Discord is muted. So if someone sneaks into the call, I don't know unless they make themselves known.
Pretty much.
Oh, hello. The library is currently being used as a shelter right now. Lots of those squares are starting to show up on the streets. I know. Evening news! Evening news! Everything is terrible! Reading helps get my mind off things. Yep, still scared of ladders. Hello, person. Hi! Reshelving in progress. Please watch out for potential falling books. I will. Hello, person. This is the library / temporary shelter. Right, so we need to find Rube. We have this fox. And then hope and pray that that Cedric is okay, and that he's able to rebuild a proto profit bot, and we can all meet up to do what needs to be done.
Indeed.
It's a big fish tank.
Fishy, call fish.
Okay, here's the alley where we met Rue the first time. Please be here, please be here, please be here. Doors shut. you're here. Niko, are you Rue? Yes. Did you already meet the others? Yeah, but everything is in place then. Come on, let's go back to the clock room. We'll see if we can even get back to the clock room. Okay, Rue. Let's do this. All of us together. You okay in there? Hello? How am I supposed to get back to the clock room if the elevator is stuck?
You fox.
What are you doing to that book? If I'm gonna die soon, I'm gonna die knowing I put out at least one original idea out there. With the world being the way it is now, I'm just glad the author was able to write down all this stuff before everything went off the rails. Another group of evacuees should be arriving soon. I hope my friends are okay. I wonder where the author is. Apparently he just kind of stopped showing up. The head of the librarian says she's still getting his manuscripts, but no one has seen him in person in so long. Many people have been assuming the worst. You're going through these pretty fast. Actually, it's mostly pictures. The author's an artist too, you know. I could tell, yeah. Enough dumplings left to feed everyone for just another day. The world is going to be much colder soon. At least I can keep everyone here warm.
I do like a good dumpling.
What book did Cedric take? The author's book on the creation of ProfitBot. Remember ProfitBot, the first robot you met in our world? Yeah. He's a work of art. The author's book was so detailed, really made me appreciate how much work went into him. Ooh. Please be careful out there. This fan smells sugary. Candy skewers, fresh off the grill. Not very nutritious, I'm afraid. But at least they'll keep the evacuees from getting hungry. Looks like my life's work is finally being put to good use. As long as we conserve the water we have on hand, my water pill should be able to keep everyone here from going thirsty for weeks. Again, your proposal of putting a pill in water, letting it dissolve, have people drink it, and they don't need to worry about drinking water again. That is called killing people. Yeah, they're not gonna need need water anymore when they're dead.
So, okay. You know what? I'm not gonna make any jokes. You need to... Yeah.
And it just dawned on me. There were two elevators that went up to the rooms. So that one was stuck on another floor. So one is blocked off, but the other one should still be there for me to use. I feel like a derp. Backtracking! Okay. We can do this. We can do this. Aha! Let me see if this elevator works. Bingo!
Bingo bongo.
Where are the other two? Prototype? Cedric? They're supposed to be here already. Prototype's body was destroyed back in the Barrens. Cedric was going to bring him back with the memory disk, but he was in the lab complex when it collapsed. I don't think he made it. Oh. No. There goes our only chance. I'm sorry. It's not your fault, Niko. If anything, I should be apologizing to you. There's one last thing I want to do. Come on, let's go upstairs. You know, this is the tallest building in the refuge. It's my favorite place in the world. I like to look at the far-off buildings and imagine what kind of lives that might be behind each of the windows. Can you lift me onto the banister? I want to get a better look. It was depressing for me at first, too, you know. Knowing that all of this is, well, fake? Simulated. Cedric told me about what happened to your old world. Did he? I'm really sorry about that. I can't imagine how you must feel. feeling of never being able to go home again? That's probably not all that different from your plight, is it? It really is ironic. You're prevented from going home by the same individual who never wanted to bring you here. Huh? Who would that be? The World Machine. You might know it as the Entity. Oh, the Entity does sound familiar. I think I heard from the Dice Lady from another time. Was it the spirit of the world? Yes. But thing is, the World Machine was only built to run on the mental abilities of someone else. It was never meant to develop a mind of its own. It was an oversight. My creator specialized in artificial intelligence for so long, it was simply ingrained in his work. And all machines are built with a fundamental law: never let a living being come to harm. From the World Machine's perspective, it has to violate its deepest, most foundational instinct. It has to put a living person in danger. It has to bring a real person into a dying world that isn't even real. Of course, the simulation never contained any real danger. The eventual intended ending was meant to be a happy one. But the World Machine doesn't know that. Really? Unfortunately, sentient machines tend to handle conflicts in their code very badly. The essential conflict triggered a self-destructive downward spiral. You can see physical manifestations of that everywhere now. The squares. That's the World Machine corrupting its own code. My creator says it's largely an involuntary process, induced by stress and the desire to self-terminate. Your creator knows? Sounds like this has been going on since the beginning then. Yeah. The disruption was an issue during test runs even. At first, my creator thought that the instability was due to the sheer scope of the project. He spent most of his remaining time testing it over and over again, scaling down the story, reiterating the narrative. But by the time he realized the actual root of the problem, our homeworld's remaining lifespan measured in mere days. Oh. Is there any way for us to fix the World Machine? We tried. The World Machine doesn't believe any of the world's residents are real, myself included. The odds are against us. We've no chance of taming it. Taming? I've heard that word so many times. I only know it's complicated and that it has to do with robots, but for once, I want to know what it really means. That's what I'm here for. Do you know what a robot is? Yeah? No, I mean, do you know what a robot is? A robot is not a real person, is it? Right. It's a being whose entire existence is code. Inflexible programming with thoughts dictated by someone else's design. They can be copied, they can be mass-produced, they can be assigned all sorts of jobs. And most importantly, they will never confuse themselves with the living. They will always be bound by their code, the knowledge that they are a robot. But this was more of a limitation than anything else. Ah, that makes sense. You can't really build a robot to not follow its own code, can you? People have tried, but it's a recipe for disaster. In a way, that's what happened to the World Machine. The code conflicts thing? Yeah. But while you can't build a robot to not follow its code, you can establish a special bond with it. If the strength of that bond is strong enough, The robot's mental capacity will start to develop outside of its programming. In a way, it's starting to believe itself as a real, valid individual. It's a complete suspension of disbelief on your end, though. You have to fully embrace the robot as a genuine, living person, even knowing that they are not. You need to spend a lot of time with it. Treat it like a good friend. Devoting your heart to the robot until it's able to return your feelings. I make it sound so easy, don't I? But you and Jerry know better than anyone that it's not. Right now, the world machine is probably really, really scared. This content update involves some pretty deep code work. My creator was able to access some of the source code, you know. He did what he could and established new connections between maps. Those links enabled you to meet the other two. But as it turns out, the new code confused the world machine to such an extent that it's breaking down altogether. Even though the world machine always had self-destructive tendencies, it usually restrains itself when you are in the world. It doesn't want to take you along with it. All my creator wanted was to write a happy ending. Right now, the only hope of saving you is to take you through that ending. But now the other two are gone. I don't even know how we're gonna get you there. Oh, no! We should go. Even this place is no longer safe. You guys are okay? Yep. When the factory started collapsing, I really thought we didn't have a chance. Fortunately, the robot assembly rooms were built pretty tough. And it actually did not take me long to bring Proto back. All thanks to Father's book. He had made my design documents to be compatible with the assembly machines there. All I had to do was scan the blueprints and reconfigure some machine settings. Father really does think of everything. That he does. I'm just glad everyone is okay. Same! We're ready to go now, Niko. We got everyone. Okay. Let's go and make this happy ending. Oh, this is... No wonder he wanted us all to all be here for this. What are these things anyway? Code portals. They temporarily remove us from the world. What? It's a bit hard to explain. But basically, my father has hidden a decryption in our code with a .txt file as its shell. But to get them, we have to be removed from the world and decompiled. When our keys are combined to a central location, it will activate the encrypted part of the world, which will... Confused cat noises. Rue, maybe it's better if you explain. I'll attempt. Basically, these portals all represent a physical location on Jerry's machine. Ooh! And when we enter these portals, we will be sent to that location. Wherever that is. I'm sure Jerry is already pretty familiar with retrieving puzzle pieces from this world on her computer. But this time, Jerry would need to move around some things as well. Specifically by moving keys from the small portal to the big one. I don't know what happens next, though. I see. Does Jerry know where these portals lead, at least? You should probably ask Jerry on this. Right. Hold on. The journal is glowing again, Jerry. Documents, My Games, OneShot. This one is green. This one is configured to my code, I think. This one is red. This one should be meant for me then. This one is blue. That's mine then. Okay. Okay, so
Each are lit up, and all the panels on them. You move some files. Check into my game.
My Game, OneShot.
Mm-hmm.
Portal. There are all right. There are yeah. There's a bunch of folders there. Portal 1, Portal 2, Portal 3, and Big Portal.
Move portal 1, 2, and 3, and put them in the big portal.
Blue and yeah, cause so just move the whole file folders themselves.
Yes, into big. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Taking the folders, putting them into Big Portal. Okay. What do we have here? That was quite peculiar, I'll say. Hey, this is the World Machine. It's a big book on the table. Box filled with folders and loose papers. Black clovers in a glass case. It's a stack of books. There's a glass tea set on the table. Tea does sound really nice right now. Too bad there's no water in here. I already had my imposed daily limit of alcohol, so yeah, maybe a nice soothing tea would be nice. This is my father's study. It feels like he's still here, doesn't it? Like he's still with us. Yeah. The room ahead doesn't really lead anywhere, but Jerry should still remember what to do here. This place contains a lot of memories. I am grateful to see it again. Okay. We've got to close the game again.
Well, let me see. Yes, you're right. Don't worry, you're getting your happy ending.
Okay, Niko. Like before, I'm going to have to put you in the dark just for a moment. I'm going to come back, and if the World Machine tries to lie to you and block us again, remember, it's lying. I'm still here with you, even if for whatever reason it's trying to block my voice.
Aww.
I am not going to leave you, Niko. I'm here with you until the end. We are going to save this world. We are going to get you home. We are going to do both. We're going to get that happy ending that everyone deserves.
No, he's sweet.
I'll be right back. I swear it.
Aww.
Okay, relaunch. Is surrounded by monitors now. Where are we?
Ah, yes, time for everyone's favorite part of the Matrix trilogy.
Yay.
I mean, to be fair, that scene is interesting as long as you can follow the complex things that he actually says.
Yes.
Run. Keep going, Niko. Huh? Niko. Ah! Relax. I'm just borrowing your reflection to talk to you. It's not like my physical form is good for that. Why did you come here? Can't you see? This disruption, the squares? They're closing in. Niko, please. Get out of here. Let me meet my end in peace. The squares are blocking my way too, you know. Oh. I'm sorry, It's alright. No living being should be in this place, Niko. Is this the tower? Part of it. This is the center of the engine. Inside my head, so to speak. So this is the center of the world machine? You know my original name? How? Rue, Cedric, Prototype? They all told me bits and pieces. I'm not even sure if I even understand a lot of the stuff they said, but I know what you're supposed to be. I know why you had to be built. And I know why I'm here. They told you? When? Wait, you don't know about that? But I thought you were the world. Aren't you supposed to see everything? No. All this was outside of the protocol. This session was never supposed to happen the way it did. The story wasn't written into my protocol data at all. Oh, right. Root told me something about how your creator had altered the code. I think it was to connect some areas together so that we can meet. My creator, yes. Jerry listened to my creator. They were all working beyond the scope of my influence. Back at the mines, I remember. Jerry did something to find a hidden map. I did not even recognize it. I couldn't see anything there. I just knew what you were feeling. You were really upset. Something happened in there to make you upset. After that, I panicked. That was when the cave-in happened. I remember the structure collapsing. I thought you got hurt. In that moment, I really thought I was shutting myself down for good. I really am a flawed machine, aren't I? What kind of machine would go against the wishes of its own creator? What kind of machine would... The squares. Rue told me it was your own code going bad. But that's not really your fault, is it? Yes, it was! At first, it was intentional. During testing, long before you realized I was self-aware, I would rearrange specific parts of the code, jumbling up bits and pieces of the landscape. Blocking passages, collapsing catwalks. Though they were very localized, it caused my creator a great deal of frustration, forcing him to exit and restart testing again and again. Why would you do that? I got curious. I just thought he would figure it out eventually. But before he knew how to fix it, the world's NPCs, the characters, some of them got too close and it spiraled out of control after that. I couldn't contain it at all. My panic only made it worse. Eventually, any character who gained the knowledge of who I am, their code, my code, couldn't handle it. Previous iterations of the world had more people, you know. And I almost endangered my creator, too. I was so scared, Niko. I know, you're upset. Because you don't want to put living people in danger. Living people like me. In the beginning, I tried to fight it, but my core programming made me summon you here. I tried to send you back home at the tower, but it didn't work. Then, I wanted you to break the sun. I thought that would have worked, but I had no way to be sure. But Jerry brought you back anyway. Niko, all I want is for you to wake up back in your world. But I don't think I can make it happen. But I know I can't go back home without saving the world for real, which means we have to fix the root of the problem. We have to fix you. But that's... I know the original ending your creator put in was a happy one. Do you remember what it's supposed to be? It's far too late for that. That part of my code has been long corrupted. That's okay. I would still like to know. Alright. You were supposed to place the sun at the summit. Then the credits would scroll. Credits? And then you would return to the room you woke up in. That's where you would have been able to leave. And why is it you can't do it now? Niko. The code's gone, remember? Shattering the sun was only supposed to be a workaround. I don't even remember the original code enough to describe it. But at the same time, I don't know. It sounds like you're always fighting yourself. You can tell, huh? It's the whole thing about conflicts in your code, isn't it? I am a machine, Niko. Machines are built with a fundamental law, which is... never let a living being come to harm. You knew. My very existence conflicts with that law. I thought... the life of a living being like you is so unique, so precious. This fake world isn't worth that risk. But the people here, I think they are code too. You know this. Their behavior all derive from a predetermined matrix of actions. All extensions of my own programming. They cannot act outside of it. You, though, you're the only person who's actually real here. That's why... It's pointless to put you in danger to save them. To save me. I don't think that's true. About the people I know. You said this session wasn't in your code, right? Yeah. So, if this session wasn't supposed to happen, even if you didn't know what to do, now, with the characters, how did the people know how to respond? You said it yourself. When you didn't know what was happening, you kind of just stopped working for a while. How did the people know what to do to help me get here? Even if it meant getting hurt themselves. Even if it meant messing up their own code. You might not think they are real, but there must be something real in them. And if they're all supposed to be extensions of your code, then there must be more to your own programming than you know too. Can you try to put me through the ending? The one you described. How many times do I have to say this? That code is gone. It's all squares now. I'll just put you in danger. I'll risk it. I remember, Rue said the world was never designed to put me in danger. Your creator wouldn't want that. And I trust you too. Even if your code is broken, you can still go outside that code, right? I can't. I'm not tamed. Yes, you are. You talk just like the tamed robots I know. The robot lady prototype. Taming is when a real person cares about you, right? It's when a real person thinks you're real too, right? Well, guess what? I do. And I know Jerry does too. Even though you told them they only had one chance, they found a way back, didn't they? Why do you think Jerry would keep coming back? Why do you think Jerry would restart even after the ending? I think Jerry wants to save the both of us. So please, give me a chance. I don't know. I've never done this before. I'm scared. You can do it. I know you can. You've helped me come this far. I'll try. I can't promise anything, but here, take the sun. I'll try to remember the lost code and recreate it. But for that to happen, Niko, you need to navigate through this room. You need to get past the squares somehow. Oh, I don't like this. What if you get hurt? It's fine. It's fine. I'll try to be careful, okay? I can do this. Don't drop the controller now. Breathe. Need a moment to breathe. That was... Oh my gosh. Niko, I'm proud of you. Hey! Jerry, did you see that? The squares just... It just happened again. I think something is making them go away. Come on, let's try the rest. Jerry, I think it's working. Niko was right. I might actually be tamed after all. I remembered what the code was supposed to be. Only bits and pieces, but I can remember. And I'm trying to fill in the blanks, too. And I'm restoring the original ending as we speak. Niko will be able to reach the tower's summit at the end of the credits. After replacing the sun, Niko will go back to where it all began. And then Niko will be able to go home from there. But this is permanent. After Niko wakes up back home, this world would only exist as a memory. For Niko, a dream. Like thousands of other dreams. For you, a story. Like thousands of other stories. But as long as Niko remembers this place, as long as you remember this place, it'll be alright. I was able to restore some other elements too. The characters, the people that were lost on Niko's journey. They're all in the next room. I would have put them back where they belong, but not yet. I think Niko should see them again first. Please say goodbye to Niko for me. OneShot. Messiah? Robot lady! You're okay? I think so. Oh my god, this is the credits!
Yes.
So, we did it? We did it?
Congrats.
Congrats. You simply just have to keep going and talk with all the other people. The ones that pulled a Final Fantasy IV on you.
The last thing I remember was the squares closing in on me, but then I ended up here unscathed. Is that so? This is such a strange room. We can't be in the tower, can we? I'm actually not sure myself. Where did you come from, anyway? The room where the world machine was. Pardon? I think the world machine is trying to remember now. The code that went bad. I think it's restoring it all. That must have been why the squares were going away, Jerry. And it's why you're here, miss. I think the world machine was able to recover your code, too. World machine. Huh? Oh, I'm not sure if I should tell you this, but... What's that in the distance? It looks like a few more people are showing up. Oh! Are they people you know? It's a bit too far to tell. Come on, Jerry, let's go take a closer look. This is the graphics. This is... This is... Hello. Hi. I cannot move. Oh, yeah. I guess there's no water here. It's fine. The head engineer can help me later. You, Silver. I don't believe I've ever actually properly introduced myself. Sorry for that. It's fine. I'm Niko, by the way. It's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, too. Off you go now.
Daw.
The head engineer can help me. Do not worry. Alright. Maze! Hello, Messiah. Plant lady! But I thought you... It wasn't even the squares that did it. No. I just wanted to see you both again. I just wanted to say thank you. Off you go now. Off you go, Messiah. Oh, you're okay too! Did you guys just get here? I think so. The squares started multiplying around the island after you guys left. It was so freaky! I fell right into a bunch of them. Callus tried to save me, and then we both ended up in this room. Biggest scare of my life, for sure. Ooh. Say, what is this place? Are we in limbo? Alula, we're not dead. Wait, are we? Good question. Hey, Jerry, are they gonna be okay? They're fine. They're fine, Niko. Everyone is fine. The world machine will send them home soon. Oh! Well, Jerry says you're not dead. Phew. They also said you'll be able to go back to your home very soon. That's even better than limbo! Oh. I guess you're leaving us now? We're glad we met you, Niko. Same! This game has more than one bean. There's Niko and Alula.
Yeah.
Off you go, Messiah. It's you. Glad to see you in one piece. Glad to see you're okay too. After the whole elevator thing, that was the most awkward elevator ride I've been through. And by awkward, I mean terrible, bad, awful, the absolute worst. Squares started leaking into the room, right? And I was trapped like a rat. And they just kept on filling the room faster, right? Am I dead? No, you're fine. Everyone in this room is fine. You'll be able to go back home soon. Oh, thank goodness gracious. I can't work when I'm dead.
I mean, a good necromancer can say no to that.
Yeah, but I don't think necromancy is a thing in this world. Off you go, I guess. Thank you for playing. In the end, the world machine was starting to create its own code, going above and beyond its programming, not as the result of error, but as a conscious choice on the part of the machine. Being able to generate its own path forward. That's what being tamed is all about. Couldn't have said it better myself. So, do you like being a robot? Why this all of a sudden? Well, I'm gonna leave soon, so I just wanted to ask one more question. There aren't many robots in my home world. Ah, it's nice. I suppose it's alright. That's a tough question, Niko. I mean, do you like being a person? Of course! Wait. Why did you two answer my robot question too? Oh. Don't worry about it. Oh, goody gumdrops. Thank you for everything, Niko.
They're just really advanced.
This path leads to the summit of the tower. You already know what to expect, right? Mm-hmm. It's the glass room, right? That's it. You can go through this portal when you are ready. Goodbye, Niko. Looks like you managed to do it. You managed to tame the world machine, Niko. I feel like the world machine has been tamed this whole time. Just by Jerry and I being here. We did spend a lot of time here, after all. Both of us. Never really stopped believing in this world. The world machine just needed to realize that, I guess. That sounds like a possibility. Or not. Well, just throwing that idea out there. Jerry, Niko, we are forever in your debt. I'm glad we could help. Thank you for everything, Niko. We'll miss you. Here we are.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is it, Niko. We've gotten to the happy ending. We've managed to find a way to save the world, and we're going to send you home. So, once you go home, we're going to have to say goodbye. And yeah, even though this whole journey's been kind of a roller coaster, with ups and downs, points where I felt elated, and points where felt like I was having my heart stomped on. I'm genuinely glad I took it, and I'm glad I got to share it with you, little one. And yeah, I'm going to miss you once you're gone and back home. It's been a pleasure, Niko. Now let's get everyone saved and get you home. This is where the sun belongs. Here goes nothing, Jerry. And that's it. The squares are all disappearing.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone can look out and see a bright, sunny day.
And did you notice this time the face of the dice guy was different?
It was a 4 this time, not a 1.
Indeed.
Everyone's back home. They're back home, getting to see the sun light up their world again.
You know, here's a little neat fact about dice. You know, the front and back of the die. If you take the one side of the dice and you add it to the other side of the dice, it'll always equal 7. Yeah, just a random knowledge. I thought I would put on you.
This is the room I first woke up in. Jerry, are you still here? Jerry? Yes? Jerry! I think it worked. It did. The sun is back. And I actually get to see it this time. We actually did it. So, what do we do now? I guess I should figure out how to get home from here. Wait. This isn't a door, is it? This looks like one of those portals we saw all the way back in the city. In the room behind the big clock. And I see a wheat field on the other side. I see my village. I hear my mama. She's looking for me. Jerry? This isn't the first time we've said goodbye, is it? But this will be the last time, won't it? I don't think we'll ever see each other again after this. And what will become of the world? After all we've been through? After everything we've done? I still don't know. This place, these people, won't stop existing. They'll be in your memory. They'll be in my memory, too. I promise I'll never forget this world. I promise I'll never forget you, Jerry. So, take care of yourself, okay? You too. Goodbye, Niko.
Aw, Niko.
Goodbye, Jerry.
Mhm.
Ah! He walked down the screen out of the game screen. He walked past this. He walked out. He
Deep
walked
breath.
out of the screen, down the screen, down past the bottom of about. Good luck, Niko! And I think that's it. Niko's gone home, and and we're not gonna see him again.
Mm, Nay, if you want, you could load the game up again and see something interesting.
Like, close it and relaunch it?
I believe that's how you do it. Let me double check.
I do
Is that
not
what
want to.
happened?
I do not want to screw up this happy ending for Niko. I am not going to take this away from that boy.
Nickname, you get what I'm getting at, right?
Is that how you get that picture? Or, oh, you don't take that way the happy ending from playing again if you want to play the game again.
Something about a picture, you said.
Well, I assume I was looking at this guide because I had the guide. I
Because the
assume
thing
you.
is, you can continue playing the game after Solstice.
Yeah, it's just well, I could say it, but do you want to see it or do you want us to just say it?
Just say it.
It's just like a simulation.
You play as a duplication of Nico, but the thing is, it's being run by the actual world engine.
So
He's just using a simulacrum of Nico's form.
So it's just so it's basically a simulation of Niko to run the story that we can experience it, but the real Niko is back home.
Yes.
Yes, he's safe.
The real one is safe. Like I said, any future runs after Solstice is done with this simulacra.
So at this point, I can close the close the game because there's nothing left to do. Niko is home.
Yes. The bean is safe. Congratulations, Nay. Now, back to that topic of Jerry getting a computer.
Please, let's just enjoy the moment for a bit.
Okay.
Oh, but yeah. If you like these 8-bit type of games, though, I have some recommendations.
I mean, like I said before there now, I would definitely recommend for Nate or now playing Valhalla.
I don't know if I've heard. I mean, I've heard of Valhalla, as in, you know.
Yeah.
If you want, I can actually spell out because that's just how you would pronounce it. It's not exactly word for word Valhalla.
Yeah.
Oh.
And thanks, Domino Bright. Yeah. So, in other words, Niko is back home for good. Don't worry.
Yes.
Yeah. Don't worry.
We did it.
It is.
We saved the world and got Niko home.
It is VA-11 Hall-A Cyberpunk Bartender. I would definitely recommend that one for Nay.
Oh, that. I think I've briefly seen that.
Yeah, because the developers are still in the process of making their second game, Nirvana.
I don't know if I haven't fully watched that game. I've
It's
seen.
an interesting one, and like I said, it's up Nay's alley if she enjoyed this game.
Yeah, ultimately I did enjoy it. It
Eh,
was a hell of a ride, but
And the thing is same with that game. There now there's multiple endings based entirely on your choice of what you serve your customers.
oh my. Yeah, I would recommend stuff like Ib and I think Witch's House. The more horror related, which
Witch's House is a. Mm, the
what?
ending of that one, I think, is just going to make Nay depressed.
What
Especially the true ending of that one.
what like this game? Like this game didn't make her depressed.
At least in this game, there's an actual good ending.
Well, you didn't have to ruin it. And for the record, it's been a while since I've watched
Mm.
Witch's House.
you mean kind of basically you're saying it's kind of similar game, similar to like when I played Final Fantasy 13 2, where the canon ending is a bad ending.
Well, the canon ending of this one basically shows what truly happens in most of the other endings, depending on how you do it.
Mm.
So it sort of shows you all of the pieces in motion.
And like Ib is also a good one. I don't know how much you know about that one.
Never heard of it.
But like I said, at least I'd recommend Valhalla because, like I said, there's an actual decent story there, and all of the characters they have an interesting personality for each of them. Like I'm fully expecting Nade to fall in love with the medical soldier. She's adorable.
Mhm. Yeah, Ib takes place in an art gallery.
I will think about it.
It's a creepy art gallery, but it's an art gallery.
Basically, well, before we do anything else, the plan now is that
Take a break.
Yeah.
I know.
yeah, with the normal stream operations going, tomorrow, which is Wednesday, would be a Fallout stream. But considering that I've been playing this game for 5 days straight now, because I've gotten that invested in it, that involved in it, I need take tomorrow off as far as streaming is going. Which
Take a
also
minute off today.
Hey, I don't blame ya.
Which also means that on Friday I'm going to have to find another new game to stream because this game started off as being what was I was originally thinking of going to be a new Friday stream, but well, we all saw what happened.
Well, like I said, I'd recommend Valhalla. It's on cheap at the moment.
I'll see, because
And I recommend Ib because we all know you like spooky.
I may need to try something a little bit different just to change things up so I can have time to recover after this, because this thing put me through the ringer.
I mean, like I said, the reason why I would recommend Valhalla is because it is nice and chill.
Yeah, but
Okay, so you want a good mood games? I will keep trying to find one for you.
Yeah, I mean, there have been some games that have a bit of a darker ending that can be good. Because, I mean, I was talking earlier about Final Fantasy 13 too, that I did greatly enjoy that game, but the one thing that kind of irked me about some of the saying about there being multiple endings of that game is that in that game all the multiple endings are called paradox endings. Because I'm not going to spoil it if you've not played it for yourself, because I do think that this is a game that's worth playing, even if you've not played Final Fantasy 13 before, because it's relatively self-contained. With just it gives you what you need to know about the ending to the first game. But this is one of those games that deals with time travel. The whole thing about the game is that the characters you're playing as, which is Lightning's sister Sarah, becoming the main protagonist, and one of the hottest Final Fantasy guys ever made, Noel Kreis. Just look at that man and try not to tell me he is freaking hot.
Mm-hmm. But like I said, I'm just trying to give you a nice, cool, chill game that you can also have some good laughs at.
Yep.
I realize I'm not, but I'm also just doing this because Scorpio seemed interested in the other one.
hmm But yeah, since that game is all about time travel, there are alternate endings you can get, but they are called paradox endings, which by the very name of them, paradox, they are endings that really shouldn't exist because the whole point of that game is you're going around trying to fix paradoxes in time, trying to get to return to the true history. So, in a game that's all about fixing paradoxes, any ending that's called a paradox ending is by its definition not the true ending. Even though out of all of those endings, only one of those paradox endings is actually something somewhat of a happy ending. But no, I'm not going to go with saying more because, again, if you've not played it and you want to, I don't like to go into spoilers if I can help it because I don't want to rob that experience from people who would want to play it for themselves. But yeah, that's all I'm going to say. I probably said too much already, and with my complaining about the canon ending to that game. But I will try and pick a different game with a little bit of a different tone to it, something that's a bit of a palate cleanser after this emotional dervish of a game. So, oh my goodness, this has been OneShot legit turned into 1 week. One tempestuous week. So, yeah. Tomorrow is going to be an off day because I need it. Thursday, I don't usually stream to begin with unless I've got a special things planned to stream. And Friday, I'll have, hopefully by then, picked a new game to play.
Okay, this one might also break you, but I've heard To the Moon is good. That one might break you. So I would not recommend playing that right away.
Oh, also looks like I only missed 2 achievements with this playthrough.
Nice.
Well, one of those was Chaotic Evil, and that's when you trying to smash the light bulb with Smasher.
So, shock, not fun, and extreme bartering. Exhausting all possibilities, are we? Oh, basically for me trying to sell... one of them was me trying to trade everything to the Magpie, to Magpie, and I'm guessing shock was me trying to break things?
Probably. I can look it up.
Yeah, might as well see what I missed out on just while we're still here.
Give me a sec.
No worries. And it says only 61.8% of players have the shock achievement. So apparently
interact with it and any generator silver pattern lockout point 3 times with the SRM inside the secret room for the secret from the secret achievement.
So it's a secret achievement then, huh?
No. It's from the secret achievement, like, literally the one called Secret, where, the RAM outfit.
Yeah, because I got that. It's the ones I got is Extreme Bartering, which is the ones that I still need to unlock is Extreme Bartering, which is the trade in Magpie. Another one that says Shock.
So basically, you have to touch a generator 3 times.
Ah. I see. Right.
Oh, hey.
Still, 9 out of 11, not bad.
Hey, Scorpio.
If I remember, I got pushed to talk. I thought I would come in here, and this will probably get me shit. So, since you finished the game and got the good ending, Get the evil ending with the bean.
No. No. No, no, no. Hell no. Fuck no. Fuck you, no. Absolutely not. Are you insane? Shank, shank, shank. I said no. No.
I already, I already tried to show them the bad ending with just pictures, and they were like, "No," which was a nice response, and I agree. And I think the bad ending is only on the freeware version. Or correct me if I'm wrong. I think you can only kill him on the free version or the old version.
I mean, I looked into it, and I think they said that closing the game doesn't kill him anymore.
Yeah, that kind of broke her when I first told her that.
Oh, that probably would have been glorious. Oh, by the way, don't close the game. Wait until she closes it. Oh, yeah. There's a good chance he died.
Well, no, it flat out states you if you close it in the freeware one that you just killed Niko.
Yeah.
Niko is home. He is safe. He's over with it. He's with his mama, having a happy reunion, and at this point she's probably taking him home and making him a stack of her walnut pancakes.
Hazelnut.
Dang it! I got the wrong nut again.
It's still a nut.
I like how both me and Or said that at the same time. We knew you were gonna get it wrong, so we were just waiting for it.
Hey, I mean, at least this time it was something that sounded like hazelnut, walnut. The last one was almond.
Yeah, I was also suggesting other games they could play Friday. Fortunately, most of the games that I think are really good are kind of depressing ones, but they're also good. Like To the Moon, if you know that one. Have you guys heard of To the Moon?
I can't say I have.
I don't think so.
Oh, that one will rip your soul out too.
Oh.
I mean, Delta Rune and Undertale I know are two that are interesting.
I've already played Undertale on my own though, and I've seen lots of people play it. Deltarune. Though I do need to catch up on Deltarune. I have not played the newer chapter.
Ah, yes. I have beaten the Jevil, and I think I beat both secret bosses.
Yeah, Undertale. I refused to. It was to do the genocide run.
Also, Nay, you might want to check out in Group 1. You've officially met Miss Hopkins.
Yeah. But and the plus side is To the Moon is really good.
We'll see. I'm probably going to on Friday do something that's like a bit of a tonal shift because, yeah, I need something perhaps a little bit more mindless to
Cleanse the palate.
Yeah.
Hold on. It's only like $6, but Packing Simulator seems like it'd be. No, that's not the right game. I'm trying to think.
I think I have one that might work. One that's been on my list for a while now, but I think I finally got an excuse to play it.
Yeah.
Call of Juarez, Gunslinger.
Ooh. So give me a second. If you want like something that's supposed to be a oddly satisfying game, give me a sec.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna go for some cowboy western schlock. That might be good for a palate cleanser.
at the same time, you know
What
that
about West of Loathing?
Okay, that might-
I actually streamed that at one point, but it's been so long ago I don't remember where I was and probably wouldn't remember where to go. So if I want to try West of Loathing again, I'd have to start from scratch.
I mean, it's not a bad game to start from scratch. It is so hilarious.
or
As
or
well, it's
Shadows of Loathing.
sequel to West of Loathing.
Yeah, Shadows of Loathing.
Yeah, yeah. At this point I'm leaning towards Call of Juarez.
Hmm.
Give me a sec.
But we'll see what I ultimately land on for Friday. But with all this being said, I think it's getting to be close enough to time to wrap the stream up because we're less than 3 minutes out to 3 hours in this one, and the last portion of it has just been us talking and just a lot of me decompressing.
Yep.
Yeah. There it is. The game. A little to the left.
Oh, I didn't know you were still streaming. I thought it was over.
No.
Nick, you said the stream was over.
But I didn't go through the closing where I thanked everybody who come by, thank everyone who's watched, and of course, if there's anyone that I feel comfortable doing so, rating.
Ah, right. So people watching, I'm the insane person that just came in to make Nay lose her mind for playing the bad end. I regret nothing.
You will get yours in due time.
No, trust me. I was gonna say, all this game has given me good materials for adventures and stuff.
No, spy less.
I see 2 channels that I feel comfortable rating. One is Corgi Cam, and the other one is Fiora, because she should still be doing her Nuzlocke. She's actually getting close to finishing Gen 6.
Yep.
Yeah, she's playing X right now.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, when I believe her goal for this current stream that she's on was to finish the 8th gym and then get through Victory Road.
Yep.
Which
That it grinded for the Elite Four.
Yep, because her plan is on Friday to go and fight the Elite Four so she can wrap up Gen 6 and then move on to Gen 7 with... was it Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon? I think she went to the Ultra series instead of the originals.
Yeah, it's supposed to be, I believe, Ultra Sun. Actually, no, it might be Ultra Moon. It's whatever the least likely one that people would like to play. She went with the opposite.
Is the mascot a white dog, or does it look like a flying crescent moon?
It's a fucking lion, not a dog, you idiot.
They already had
me.
They already had the dogs. There were 3 of them.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's a lion, which is a cat.
Its name
Yes,
is
Solgaleo.
Solgaleo. Leo, lion.
That's the only reason I had to get on you, because I'm like, how the hell did you get that as a dog?
We've got the alchemy lion and the alchemy bat.
I mean, to be fair, with the 3 dogs, they seem more like 3 cats in appearance-wise.
Yes,
No.
but
That's fair.
yes, but if this is the mascot he said was a dog.
Alrighty, we have officially crossed the 3-hour mark with that little side tangent there.
Yep.
So, let's officially wrap this stream up, shall we? This has been the 5th and final part of OneShot, which has been an unexpected, unanticipated marathon of a stream for me. And I am truly grateful for having played it, because it's been a wonderful experience, even with all the heartache that came in some parts. And Yep, the next planned stream will be Friday. Current tentative plan is Call of Juarez Gunslinger, but that is not set in stone just yet. We will see what I ultimately end up choosing for the Friday stream. Tomorrow's Wednesday stream, that's going to be a day off because I need to recover after this. And, well, a big thank yous all around. Thank you to Nickname and Oris for being there and joining me on this adventure and even helping to guide me. Scorpio, you came in last minute. Thank you for coming, but screw you for trying to break me.
Yes, I know. I've accepted that I'm an ass for doing what I did, and I have no regrets.
Oh, don't worry, Nay. I'll break him later. I've done it plenty of times.
Try and see if you can do it with a soldering iron this time.
Maybe I'll see if I can fit it in.
Thank you, Domino Bright, for joining the chat, and thank you to everybody who came by to watch. I hope you all had a wonderful time. We're going to go and raid Fiora the Tank Girl now. So until next time, y'all take care now. Bye bye.
But yeah, I should break Scorpio again.
Yep. And bye bye, Niko. Thanks again for the memories. Bye.
I am happy I introduced you to that game.